Hi, I'm Laura Flanders of The Laura Flanders Show. Watch every week on Free Speech TV, Link TV, YouTube, or if you're in New York, CUNY TV. Prefer to listen? Subscribe to the free podcast at lauraflanders.com. I end every week with a commentary. I call it the F word. Here's this week's. So what happens next? Since allegations emerged of years of sexual abuse by Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein, hundreds of women have gone public about their experiences of men raping, groping, abusing, and humiliating them. Some men have spoken up about abuse by men, too. So what's it going to take to make sexual abuse unacceptable? By now, we've probably all heard lots of suggestions. Fire some men, hire more women. That's probably already happening. A lot of powerful men have lost their jobs even before criminal charges have been brought. Jobs in media, jobs in business, jobs atop a restaurant chain, atop an Amazon production studio. Women have a long way to go when it comes to equality in the workplace, so that's all well and good. At the bottom, many are trapped in low-skilled, poorly protected work. At the very top, women, the majority of the world's people, still head only 5% or fewer of the world's largest corporations. Evening up gender power would help, but at the end of the day, it's power that's the problem, isn't it? Sexual abuse is abuse of power, and we allow way too much of that to concentrate in way too few places. It seems to me that it's long past time that concentrations of power were seen as the liability that they are, not just for our body economic, but for real flesh and blood bodies too, and frankly for investors. Chief executive officers of America's largest firms earn something like 271 to 1 more than their employees, and that's an invitation to abuse and costly lawsuits. Too much male power, too much white power, cis power, age power, power. Isn't it time we came up with a concentration of power index and ranked corporations accordingly? For a while, sweat-free was a thing you'd read on clothing, connoting a product supposedly not made in a sweatshop. The Human Rights Campaign's Corporate Equality Index is a national benchmarking tool for corporate policies and practices pertinent to lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender workers. So how about it? Sexism-free, best place to work index? How about a most spread power label? It couldn't hurt. Got an idea for the graphic? I'm Laura Flanders. Write to me, tell me what you think. That's Laura, Laura, at lauraflanders.com, and subscribe to get another F word next week. The Laura Flanders Show is a TV and radio program that seeks to raise radical spirits by interviewing forward-thinking people with real experiences of shifting power from the few to the many in the worlds of economics, arts, and politics. Join us.